We're going to be talking about my supplements that I take in and how my journey started of losing weight to now. So right in front of me, you see all these gym supplements. Before we get into any of that, I want to start from the very beginning of my gym journey and where I am at till this day. About a year ago, I thought my workouts were actually effective. So what I would do is I would go out and I would go play football. Me not knowing doesn't do much. It doesn't make you lose weight. I thought, if I work out 30 minutes a day, which was kicking a ball around pretty much, I'll lose weight. In the meantime, I was eating junk food. I was eating food that was very unhealthy, saturated in fat, high carbs, high calories. And I kept looking at myself and I was like, how am I not losing weight? That was until a few months ago. I did a bit of research and it found out that in order to lose weight, you need to be in a calorie deficit. So I've been working out for a few months on and off. I'm going to be very honest. There are some times that I'm just simply not motivated enough, or sometimes I feel like, hey, we don't work out today. Okay, cool. We'll work out tomorrow. So these are all my supplements throughout the months that I've purchased. Now, these are some of my new recent purchases. I only bought these a few days ago and I will say I love them so far. So how did I first start off? Well, I was first looking and doing my research upon how safe is this stuff. I was very skeptical first about creatine. I looked up things and oh man, the things I saw were negative. That is only if you take too much of it. So what creatine does eventually, it holds the muscle weight. Now this is what it looks like, creatine. Well, this is what the bottle looks like. I had a previous creatine as well that I bought and I mixed it in this one. And this is what it looks like. It's basically powder. Now what is so nice about creatine is 0 calories. So the first week or two, you won't notice a difference. The thing is with creatine, it only works after about a month's time. And you will see you'll get bigger and your muscles will hold up bigger. Now in order to it to effectively work or just to work a bit better, I would recommend if you do take creatine, do muscle weights. That really does help and makes you pump and look bigger. As you can see, my shoulders have become more wider. In fact, this shirt a few months ago was loose. Now this shirt is tight that I can hardly put it on. And I'm not exaggerating. Some shirts that I have now, I cannot fit on because it's too tight. My shoulders have become too wide. And what is also so great about creatine is it's perfect for weight loss. If you're in a calorie deficit, you don't need to necessarily work out. But I always say, what's the point in taking supplements if you don't do a little bit more effort into it? It's the same with the protein powder. So I first started out with my protein powder. This was the one that I bought. Why did I get this one? Because I had never used protein powder before, and I thought I'd use a cheaper one to see and test if it works. It works. This is a chocolate flavor. Now the difference between this one and the Body Lab is this one is a bulk one. So this one is 4 times more. So I first got this one as my protein because I had never used protein powder before and I was also very skeptical about it. Does it really work? Yes, it does wonders. See, what whey protein apparently does and what it does though for me is I cannot always eat food every day. I need 160 grams of protein. I went from 2 months ago weighing 87 at my highest to now currently being 79 kilograms. And I don't follow a diet. I just pretty much reduce my portions, but have high protein and high fibers. So sometimes I'm not hungry, then I'll use protein powder. So I just want to let you know as well, protein powder is not a meal replacement. I don't want you to ever consider and think, I don't need actual food. I can use it 2 times a day. Please do not do that because at the end of the day, fuel for your body is super important and you get that fuel from your actual food. These are great and convenient if you want to add it to your protein goals. So what I do normally, I take 2 scoops, 200 calories. It's about 75 grams of protein. Then I use 300 milliliters of milk, adds a little bit more protein, 90 grams of protein. So I start off my day with a drink like this. And then at 10, 11 in the morning, so I wake up at 8, drink it. At 10, 11 in the morning for my breakfast, I have 2 slices of chicken. And I've pretty much almost hit my gain weight for the day when it comes to protein. Now there are so many brands of creatine, so many different ways to get it. Creatine is also in capsules. I like protein form. Why? It's just a little bit more pure. As you can see, I've got 2 shakers here. This one I use purely for my creatine and this one I purely use for my protein powder. Why? It's easier and I don't have to clean as much as I need to before. Now this is the interesting thing about all these supplements. You've got different brands, different prices. For a lot of people that are beginners, they would go for this one. And there's nothing wrong with going for a cheaper alternative one just to test it out. But in the run, if you're going to take it more serious working out and trying to gain muscle, do go for a high quality whey protein because at the end of the day, these products are more tested. They are by law tested. A lot of these products are also cheaper ingredients. This is 12 bucks. And why is it 12 bucks? Because it's not bad, but it's not high quality grade as this. Also another thing I forgot to mention, in the EU you pay a lot of tax over these gym products. Now you can buy different type of flavors. I bought salty caramel, and it's actually quite a nice flavor. It's not too strong. You can buy different flavors creatine, different flavors protein. That's why I advise, if you've never had protein powder, don't go spending all your money in one go. Buy a little pot, see what it's like, see after 2-3 weeks if it works, and if you like to take it, because I know some people can get sick of these. I can't get sick of them. Every day I take it in to get my protein goals, and it works. Now from there upon, I have creatine. Now I haven't opened up these yet because I still want to finish this one. This one is halfway full, so I'm not going to open any of this. Creatine is definitely one of those things that definitely work. Like I said, it takes a bit of time. It takes about a month, but you're going to see the end result. Now, in order for this to work the best, just like the protein powder is by gaining muscles, making them grow, is by working out. But if you're also like, hey, I want to lose weight, but I don't want to necessarily work out, you can use creatine. It just won't be as effective as working out. So this is also another interesting thing I thought I'd mention. Dextro Energy. I actually use this once in a while before I work out, because the truth is, like I mentioned in the beginning, I am not always motivated enough to go ahead and work out, because I'm just like everyone else. I have my days that I want to work out, and I have my days that I generally do not give a fuck about working out and I want to rest day. What I do before a workout, I'll take one of these tablets 10 minutes before my workout, and I get some energy. It's a carb tablet, meaning that carbs is energy, but energy also turns into fat if you take too much of it. That's why I don't eat a lot of bread, or I avoid pasta at most of the time, because pasta is great for bulking. You know, if you're trying to gain weight, meat, high carbs, high calories, great for bulking. And also another thing which is great, you've got muscle gas gainer, which is different than protein. Yes, it's got a lot of protein as well, but it has a shitload of carbs. So if you're struggling to gain weight, then definitely consider a muscle gas gainer, because it does a lot of good for you. It's got high carbs, high calories. This is relatively low in calories. And why I don't do more than 2 scoops a day is because I do find it important not to go exaggerated with the amounts of scoops. Because at the end of the day, I want most of my fuel to come from actual food and not from powder. So from there upon, I said I use this. Great, gives you a little bit of energy. And what do I do after my workout? I have either a little slug of this or I have water. Now during my workout, I like to take a 5-minute break in between. Just loosen up the muscles a bit. Think about, okay, what are we going to hit next? We're going to do squats, we're going to do legs. What are we going to do next? These are great. These are really great. Now, you've also got pre-workout. I had pre-workout. I tossed that shit right in the trash because I do not like it. When I took my pre-workout, which was also, yet again, a body mass product, wasn't a high-quality brand at all. It made my chest hurt. It hurt my chest. So I take a scoop of that and it hurt. I didn't like the flavor. I didn't like how it worked. And to be honest, you don't need it if you've got naturally a lot of energy like I do. But if you don't have naturally a lot of energy, these can definitely work. The downside of all these products is they are quite expensive. They have gotten quite pricey throughout the few years. Now, I've only started working out a few months ago. So a lot of people would probably say, oh man, these shit used to cost half the price back in the day. Understandable, but nowadays they are also required to do more testing, and every time they make the products better. But at the end of the day, it's also branding. There are some other brands on the market that are double the price of what I have right in front of me. I personally don't buy that, because at the end of the day, I'm not a bodybuilder. Some stuff has got more stuff in it that, you know, bodybuilders may perhaps need or you want. But if you're like me, you work out at home or you go to the gym, this is all you pretty much need. Why is there no zinc tablets, you ask? Why is there no magnesium? I don't believe in that shit, to be honest. That's my opinion. And I don't wake up feeling sick anymore like I used to, because I get all my food from everything else. And my diet pretty much doesn't consist of a diet. It's a calorie deficit. I also eat what I eat. You know, I'll have a cheesecake once in a while. You know, you don't have to stop eating what you used to. Just make sure it's in a regular moderation. Meaning, I'll have a cheesecake once in a while. Absolutely fucking yes. Does it bother me? No, because I know it's in my calorie deficit. You know, I have a slice of cheesecake or I have a slice of pie. I'll eat it. I'll count up the calories. Okay, this is how much? 500 calories. Okay, cool. I've got 1 second of that left. I can have 500,000 calories. Okay, cool. Whatever, right? Just because you're in a calorie deficit doesn't mean you need to stop eating what you used to. You can still have candy. You can still have this. Just make more conscious choices. So if you take like 5 pieces of candies, which is 100 calories, and you compare it to your banana, respectfully, I'll choose the banana because it keeps me longer full. It's got fiber, it's got natural sugars, and it's only 90 to 100 calories. That sugar stuff is just carbs and sugar. But hey, to each their own. I do have candy once in a while. It's just when I can make the choice and I count up the calories, I'll choose the banana because it tastes better for me and it's longer filling. So I hope I was able to explain it to you. Now the workouts, I love them. What it's so great about working out is you get motivated. You know, in the beginning it's very difficult because you don't see a difference. And I was just there like you. I was struggling because I was like, I'm not seeing any difference. It takes a very long time. It's just like losing weight. You don't lose weight in 2 days. I lose about 1 to 1.5 kilograms of weight every day if I eat what I eat normally. So vegetables, meat every day. I basically eat chicken every single day. I don't have cheat days. Because if I feel like I want to eat a pizza, I'll go ahead and eat a pizza. Alright, it's about 1,000 calories then. Fuck it, it is what it is. Eat what you feel like sometimes. You don't have to necessarily stop eating what you used to. Make sure they're in good moderations and not too much of everything, because nothing is really healthy if you look at it like that. If you have a Caesar salad and compare it to a burger and a fries, it's the same calories pretty much depending on the portion. But the one thing has more saturated fat and carbs and the other one is vegetables pretty much. So I hope I was able to clear that out for you. What is most important about working out and going to the gym is having fun, but also getting rest days. I work out 4 to 5 times a week, and then 2 days I really focus on my recovery. Because I've had these once or twice that I work out every day and eventually my body's starting to hurt. Because by working out every day, you don't give your body the chance to regenerate and actually process up the muscles and healing and consistency and growth of them. It's just like a car. Starting it up every day and within 5 seconds you drive off. You're destroying your car and essentially you're destroying your body. You're not letting it regenerate itself. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I take protein powder every day. I take creatine every day. This shake is for my protein and this is for my creatine. So like I said, I forgot to mention this. My protein I take in the morning, have my breakfast. In the lunch I'll have a banana, and then for dinner I'll have after my workout or before my workout creatine and then my dinner. So really hope you enjoyed it. And the most important thing is that you have breakfast. You cannot skip breakfast. It is the most important time of your day. That's how you start up your day. And if you're sometimes not feeling motivated to work out, just know that you're doing a great job. I don't want you to compare yourself to other people. This is something that really kind of not infuriates me, but it's odd to me. I see people on social media telling others, oh man, I wish I could look like you. Stop comparing yourself to others. You need to be realistic and set up a realistic goal. You're not going to have fucking crazy Popeye arms as that dude. Because the unfortunate truth is, a lot of these people that do these workouts, they aren't natural. I just want to tell you that. No, I'm not jealous. I don't give a single shit if they're twice my weight or twice my build. I like to keep it netty. I've never used Tren. I would never ever in my life consider using that shit to begin with, because I don't need to. The best way to work out is look at yourself, set realistic goals, and stop comparing yourself to others. Yes, you can be motivated by those. That's a totally different thing. But I don't want you to ever say to yourself, I want to be or I need to be looking like that guy. No, be yourself. Set up a realistic goal. So I thought I'd share you that and I hope you really enjoyed it. See you next time.